What's happening, friends? You guys can hit us up, 877-77-BOBBY. That's our phone number. This is my reminder that you can call us and be a part of the show. We love it when you're part of the show. We feel like you're a part of the show even when you're not on the phone. So 877-77-BOBBY.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
We'll start with some of the CMA Award winners last night. The big award was Entertainer of the Year, and rightfully so. Luke Combs was the winner. Here is his acceptance speech last night.
I just want to thank everybody in this room, the fans, every artist in this room. Every single person that was nominated for this award this year and every year before deserves to win this. I don't deserve to win it, but I'm sure as hell glad that I did. Thank y'all so much.
Good speech. Mm-hmm. Also, other notables, Jimmy won, Jimmy Allen.
Yeah.
He should have won. He's been not a new artist, but when he put that list out, I was like, he's got to win this because he's the most accomplished in that list. So congratulations to Jimmy winning Best New Artist. And then Stapleton won 6. It was basically Chris Stapleton night.
Crazy.
Between that and his performance with Jennifer Hudson, it was basically Stapleton night. So congratulations. There are a lot more too. You can go to bobbybones.com. I did see Kelsey and Kenny Chesney won a couple for Musical Event of the Year and Music Video of the Year. I love that song. That half of my hometown is... This song to me is so good. I think I've said it before. It's my favorite song on the radio right now. So congratulations. There's a lot. But I think we'll move on. Story number 2. Remember the story in Kentucky about the high school principal and the 2 staffers that had that pep rally? The guys were doing a beauty pageant and they were like lap dancing on the principal.
Yeah, how could we forget students lap dancing on teachers? Yes.
And I brought it on the air and I was like, well, what's happening here? And so I will read to you now the update on that because the principal, his name is Happy Mobilini. That's what they call him. Donald Happy Mobilini. As well as 2 staff members, Larry Thacker and Joshua Hart, received reprimands for a homecoming event on October 27th. They were criticized when they were getting lap dances by male students. The man pageant event drew online criticism. A lot of people talked about it, but they were just given slaps on the wrist, reprimanded. And I think they wrote this article to create outrage on how can you only give them slaps on the wrist. I think actually if they're good principals and good staff members, and I don't think we can cancel like good, educators because of this. They didn't do anything that hurt the kids. They made a couple bad decisions, but I don't think that warrants them being fired, which is what a lot of people wanted.
Yeah, I think that's a little extreme.
I do too.
I mean, now that we know the details, when we first heard it.
Anytime you hear lap dance on a principal,
right,
that's bad. And I think had it been a real...
Yes.
Again, there's some nuance that can be used here.
And if it had been girls and a guy, it's very different. Like the whole scenario just could have been handled better, and they'll learn from it, and they'll grow from it, and everyone will be better for it.
No more lap dances to school.
Oh,
I guarantee
no
you.
chance.
Yeah, probably not.
So, do you think they should have been fired?
No.
I don't either. That's the controversial opinion, is to not fire them. I don't think they should either because I think they've learned. That happened, but now I think there's been a lot of learning.
Yes.
And Happy probably isn't as happy, but I think he's going to be a better principal after. I mean, he's humiliated.
Yes, of course. Like, this is a national news story,
Yes.
and it's like probably he never thought he was going to leave his gym. Like it just got out of hand. Like, if my kids are at that school, I would not be fighting for anybody to get fired. I would just be like, hey, let's learn from this. I mean, but hopefully it doesn't spoil any kind of fun that the school gets to have during a pep rally,
Well, I think you have a great point there. I don't think on the agenda it said lap dances from dudes.
Right, no.
For the principal. I think it probably happened, and they're already in the moment. It's a weird situation, but I think the right move was made in just saying, hey, you guys are good at your job. Let's learn from this and move on, and not firing them.
Now, if something happens again.
Or if something happens we didn't know about.
He fired.
But I don't think so.
Right.
Okay. Anybody else disagree? Anybody want to fire him?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, there's the update to that story. I just don't think we go getting rid of people because they made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, 5 questions people are Googling about Veterans Day, which I thought would be interesting to share because we've been talking about it all morning. Number 1, are active duty military considered veterans?
Yes.
Technically, no. Veterans are former members of the military, not people who are still serving. Anyone who was a full-time service member is a vet unless they were dishonorably discharged.
Interesting. I thought it was anybody that had served in a war.
This is what I'm reading.
I mean, I'm sure that's right, obviously.
I only know because I searched it. I don't know. I'm not committed to it. I'm just reading you what I found.
So it's once you're out.
Here's
that
what I
you're a
do.
vet.
I just support everybody in the military. Any day I'm like, hey, happy Veterans Day. Servant, not served, family member of someone who served.
Thinking about serving?
No, that one not so much. No, that one not so much. Why is Veterans Day on the 11th? Do you know the answer to that?
Nope.
It marks the armistice of November 11th, 1918. That's the formal agreement that officially ended World War I. Veterans Day was originally called Armistice Day, which President Eisenhower, who was also a veteran, changed it to Veterans Day in 1954, probably because people were just confused like us. It's like, what's an armistice?
That's
Yeah.
hard to say, too.
And also, I don't know if I'm even saying it right.
Exactly.
Could be armistice. I don't know. How many World War II veterans are still alive? According to the Department of Veterans Affairs, roughly 240,000 World War II vets are still with us.
Oh, wow.
Around 16 million Americans served in World War II.
Crazy.
16 million, that's
That
wild.
war just is wild.
Happy Veterans Day. We appreciate you so much. I would encourage you to go back and listen to the podcast today. We had on Sergeant Majetic, who, we were able to build and give him a house. I mean, he was hit by an IED. He's had a lot happen to him physically.
80 surgeries
Yeah.
or more? Yeah.
And so we had him on this morning because today's moving in his house. We were able to build him. So shout out to the B team. We raised all that money right here on the show. Took them a year to build the house, right?
Yeah, I mean,
No less?
think it was this one's less. Sometimes it just depends on the type of house and where and location, but it's always fun when we have move-in day and we get to see them actually in the house and seeing the pictures. It makes it very real. And they put, like, Building Homes for Heroes, they put, like, signs up because the veterans, they're so thankful, too. And they put, like, Bobby Bone Show signs up in the house window and Pimp and Joy signs up in the house window. And so
But the
it's
rule is in the
fun.
contract they can never take them down.
They got to stay there forever.
No, and,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's part of our rule. Like, you sign this.
It is cool because then our listeners get to see, like, hey, yeah, it's not like you're just buying a shirt or a hat to say Pimp and Joy for no reason. Like, it literally, you see where your money went. So it's pretty cool.
And all the doorbells, when you push it, the button, it goes, Bobby Bone Show.
No, it doesn't.
But you can actually hear just, how awesome he is, how awesome you guys are for making that happen on the podcast. It'll be loaded today after the show because obviously one of the most important things that we can do all year round, not just Veterans Day, is support our veterans and support our military. And because of that, I'm going to play this jam right here. Brooks and Dunn, Only in America, Bobby Bone Show. Thank you guys. So the CMAs were last night. You saw Maren Morris.
Yeah, she got bangs.
You like that?
Yeah. And so now, of course, it makes me think I can get bangs.
You can. You can do whatever you want.
Well, I know, but I mean, the
World's your
question
oyster.
is,
America's freedom.
Once you go bangs, it's really hard to go not bangs, and then it's a pain. But some people have said that I look like Maren, so I feel like if Maren can pull it off, maybe I can. But I
Pull
don't
off
know.
whatever you want.
I know. She's a lot cooler and younger than me, but still.
We're going to come back. Amy thinks, I bring up the Maren stuff. Amy thinks that song, Chasing After You, from Ryan Hurd and Maren Morris, is in her wheelhouse, that she can actually sing that one really good.
Oh, boy.
It does feel like it's in my wheelhouse.
Right,
It's
because she
such
was
a good
singing it while
song.
I was playing, and she was like, oh, this is one I can actually sing. With
That
her-
feels high.
with a,
Wait, it does?
Yeah.
we'll do.
No.
Oh, wait, don't waste it.
Okay.
We have the instrumental. Amy's
Okay,
going to try
but
that coming up in a
It's
second.
with Ryan, though. It's with a male. So are you going to help
So
me?
No, but you
Lunchbox?
can do it. You can still sing. She has a whole verse.
Okay.
So we'll do that coming up in a second, and we'll take your calls because we did not get to any of them, and I promised we would. All right, that's next. On the phone is Chris. Chris, thank you for calling the Bobby Bone Show. What's going on?
Good morning, Shorty Studio.
Morning?
What'd he say?
I don't
Is
know.
it morning studio?
I don't.
I think.
Sorry, good morning, Studio.
Morning.
All right, so me and a buddy are sitting in the truck and listening to you guys, and we've got a debate going. So we're hearing half you guys say veterans and the other saying veterans. We both say it differently, and wanted to get your opinion on how do you say veterans? or
Well,
veterans?
I think it's probably like how you say many words that are pronounced differently based on the accent. Me, being from Arkansas, being from the South, I say veteran because that is an accented version of, I guess, veteran. Amy, growing up in Texas, does not have as thick of an accent as I do.
Yeah, I say veteran.
And you say veteran, but it's like caramel and caramel, right?
Mhm. Or almond and almond.
No one says
No,
almond.
one says
no one says
almond.
almond.
No one says almond.
That's a bad example.
Yes, I do.
I there's not a right or wrong answer. Regionally, I think some folks say veteran like me.
Uh-huh.
And most people probably say veteran because it's how it's written.
Yeah. And we
But
just need to roll with it. Who cares?
It's just an accent. Yeah. So, Chris, as long as you're saying it, that's all that matters in a good way.
All right.
All right,
appreciate it.
buddy. See you later. There he is, Chris. All right. Let's go over and talk to Amber in Manhattan, Kansas. Amber, how are you?
Morning. Good morning, studio.
Morning.
Hi, I just wanted to give a shout out for Veterans Day for my husband, his best friend, and my two brothers.
Quite the family.
Wow, they
of-
all served.
Yeah, quite the family of veterans there. That's awesome.
Yeah, 3 of them are in the Marine Corps, and one of them is in the Army.
Do you want to shout them out specifically, or is that just like a generic, like, these are my guys kind of thing?
Generic, I guess.
Okay, there it is. Then you have done that. And thank you for calling.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye. Amy, was she yelling?
I think she said
Heard a
bye.
bye.
I feel like she was going down a drain. Amy, do you get your husband like a cupcake or something? Or like a dinner?
I mean, yeah,
Being a veteran,
well,
is
we
there-
acknowledge it in our house and try to explain to the kids like what it means. Also, Papa B, their grandpa served in Vietnam, and so yeah, we make it a thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's take one more call. This is Greg in West Virginia. Greg, you're on the show.
Good morning, Bobby. Good morning, studio.
Morning.
I just wanted to give a shout out. A gentleman from here where I live, Herschel Woody Williams. He's 97 years old, and he's the oldest living recipient of the Medal of Honor.
That's
and he's
awesome.
always involved in all the veteran stuff, but he just recently had a fall, and he's in the hospital and not able to attend today. But I just wanted to give a shout out to him.
Well, we appreciate you doing that. And we appreciate Herschel Woody Williams, right? That's his name?
That's right.
97.
That's correct, Bobby.
Also, to just be 97.
Mm-hmm.
But to be 97 and still active in something, and obviously he's passionate about, the United States, veterans, veteran affairs, like, that's amazing. So thank you for sharing that with us, Greg. That's great to know.
Oh, well, thank you, and you all have a great day.
Yeah, you too, buddy. See you later. It's Veterans Day, and if you guys have something you want to say, the phone lines are, I would say they're kind of open. There's a lot of people calling right now, but if you want to get in, 877-77-BOBBY. Amy, you want to walk to the microphone? You want to try this?
Yeah.
We have a microphone set up on the stage in our studio
Okay.
because Amy was talking about this song here.
And
That it's like the song that she sings the best, she says.
with them, so I get that with the instrumental, it's going to be
You
different.
can't
because
back out now because
I'm not
you're over there
backing out.
bragging
It
about
is
how
my-
it's in your
'cause
wheelhouse.
It is my wheelhouse when I have Ryan and Marin with me.
Okay, here is Amy. She's going to try to sing this song with the instrumental.
Yeah. So, and I've never done this before.
That was
Come
a lot
on,
of
Amy.
backtracking.
But you brought it up to us. We didn't bring this up
I
to
just
you.
said it feels good when I sing it, and it's in my wheelhouse. I just feel like a different vibe when the tune
Yeah,
or
sure.
the
Alright,
whatever
melody.
the chords
Just
of
hit
it.
it.
Can you turn up the reverb so she can hear herself? Amy, watch this. Talk
What?
now.
Hello.
Ooh.
Does that make me sound better? I don't know.
Yeah, it gives you
Wait,
echo.
hold on. Let me turn up my sound pack. Is that what this is called?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that is. That's a lot.
That's called reverb.
we need it.
Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah. I'm starting where I'm starting. Marin's part
At the beginning.
at the beginning.
Right, Ray? Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
starting where I start.
Here we go. No, the beginning.
Come on, Amy.
You have to cue me in.
Well, for somebody who brags about this, she's All right, here we go, Amy. Are you ready? 3, 2, go.
You come over when the wine's all gone. Always catch me when I'm not that strong. Then you wind up staying all night long. Ain't nothing new. Then I wake up with you on my chest. You got a way of making me forget. Girl, with you the answer's always yes. Every time you call.
Slow down.
But I know it's a matter of time till you walk. It's just, leave me standing here lonely, feeling like a fool.
Sing it harder. Sing it harder. You got it.
Every time you say we're done, you come back to the love you were running from. Don't know why I let you, but I do. I love chasing after you.
Okay, that's enough.
I don't know.
Yes, this is great. Every time till you walk.
But if you sang like that, it would be better. You were,
Still
Amy, hold on. Stop.
Yeah, Bobby's right.
Ame, you singing the song like this.
You are talking.
Because I get nervous and it's just me, but when I have Ryan and Marin with me, hit it again.
No, but you sing it harder. Try to sing it hard like you do without them. Ray, can you
Okay,
get
you
it kind
act like I perform all the time.
Can you get it kind of the chorus?
Okay.
You brought this up. We
Okay.
didn't come up with this.
Hit the Marin thing again, Marin Ryan, so I can feel it.
And Amy, do it like Marin, not Elvis.
Hard. Yeah, sing it. Sing it hard. Ready? Here we go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Where?
It's coming up.
Tell me my ears because my eyes are closed.
Here it comes. And go.
Yeah, I know. It's a matter
Okay.
of time till
All right.
you walk right out of my life. Leave me standing there lonely, feeling like a fool.
Okay, get a little better. Come on, go hard.
Don't know why I walk out of my life.
Okay,
Leave me
all right.
standing.
Push it, Amy.
If you hear me with them, you will think differently.
We don't.
No, you sound like Abby.
Hey.
It's not that bad.
Not that good.
No,
Not that
Abby's way
good.
better.
Gosh, you know, you just hear yourself so differently, and then when you have a microphone and headphones, and then you hear yourself, it's really.
Yeah.
When
That's a
I'm in
real
my
thing.
car and this comes on, I'm like, don't know why,
And
don't
that's
know
okay.
why you say we're done. You come back to the love you were running from.
Are you rapping?
You might want to take that one out of your
Whatever.
wheelhouse.
Okay, thanks.
Walker Hayes, fancy like
Okay,
on
here
now.
we go.
Bobby Bones Show. Thank you guys for hanging out. In the next segment, Lunchbox says he has a story that's going to make me question everything I believe in and have believed in.
What?
He says he's bringing a story into the show. He was not telling me yet.
Wow.
But the hype is the story he's going to tell on the air is going to make me question everything I believe in.
Everything.
Everything.
So we'll do that coming up in a second. We'll grab some calls, 877-77-BOBBY. We'll be back in just a minute. Lunchbox claims he has a story that's going to make me question everything I believe. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you are a big non-drinker. You never drank in your life. But researchers now say alcohol consumption has improved the chances to avoid heart disease.
This is not a new story.
It is. Moderate drinkers had a lower risk of heart problems than healthy individuals not drinking at all. And the money spot, 4 drinks a week.
Wow.
And this prevents heart disease?
Prevents heart disease.
Fully. That's a full force field.
What about then? What does it increase your liver disease?
Results.
You have to give the take, Amy.
With older adults that are older with higher levels of drinking actually fared better than those with drinking no alcohol. So it is better for your heart to drink.
Man.
So what do you suggest I do?
You got to start drinking at least 4 a week.
At least.
4 what? 4 beers?
Alcoholic beverages. Doesn't matter. It doesn't say. I don't have if it's vodka, if it's tequila, if it's Bud Light, if it's Coors Light. But it just says alcohol is good for the heart.
You about to list them all?
I could have.
I don't know. I wish someone could really
Cognac.
break down what to believe, because we have articles that say this, and then we have articles that say not to drink, and then alcohol can be extremely harmful to some people. And
this research probably done by Tito's.
Exactly.
Okay, well, thank you for that.
Are you thinking about changing?
I am not.
So you're not worried about heart health? I mean, you're telling your heart that you don't care about it?
I am now starting to worry a bit about heart health.
There you go.
And blood pressure a bit. I'm 41 now. I'm not 25 anymore.
cholesterol.
Yeah, one time a doctor said, hey, your cholesterol's a little high. And I was like, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
Because as a 27-year-old, you don't even look that stuff up. No, I don't think I'm going to change what I do. I do think, at least not for that, but I do think there'll be a day when I have a drink. And I won't tell you, jabronis.
You've been saying that for years.
Yeah,
your heart will be better for it.
Years.
No wonder when
I
the
don't
day's
think your heart
coming.
gets better when you drink. Like, it doesn't get
Do
better.
I need to read this again?
No.
Yeah, I'm wondering how it actually does. I'd love.
You
for
don't
someone
do
to
a shot of
explain it.
tequila and it's like Advil when you have a headache.
I don't know. It sure makes me feel better.
Okay. Thank you for that. But no, I don't think I'll be changing anything that I do. Last night, Morgan went to the CMAs. And what was funny, I knew you were going, but apparently you got some really bad tickets.
Oh, yeah. It was some weird communication happened. I had went through CMA 3 weeks ago. And then last week, apparently we had tickets through the show, and I thought it was all the same thing. It was not the same thing, okay? We were kind of up in the nosebleeds.
Nice.
So when Dan and Shay levitated on the stage during the CMAs, that's where we were closest.
They gave you 5s. Hey, guys. What are you guys doing up here? How was it last night?
It was really good. I mean, it was the best moment was definitely the Chris Stapleton, Jennifer Hudson thing. Besides that, just your typical awards night. That was the only moment that really stood out to me. So, but I did take my boyfriend for the first time, so he got to experience the whole award situation.
He couldn't see, but he got to experience it.
Was he
Did he
oh,
think
this is
tickets
nice.
would be better because you're on a show?
No, honestly, because I was kind of frustrated because I felt bad that I was taking him for our first thing, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what was happening, and he was totally calming me down. He's not a huge country music fan. That's where we're polar opposites. He really doesn't listen, so he's like, I'm going for you. It's whatever. But I felt bad pretty much the whole time.
Did you guys dress up?
Yeah, I mean, he was wearing a suit. I had a sparkly dress on.
So yeah, like prom.
Yeah, kind of.
So like the red carpet.
Yes, but no red carpet. Just nosebleeds.
The opposite.
Elevators.
So when they came to you with the show tickets, you were like, oh no, I'm good. I already got some.
Yeah, I thought it was all the same thing. I had no idea.
Jordan Love, who's the backup quarterback for the Packers, his girlfriend was watching him. He had his first start last week, and his girlfriend was there, and she was sitting at the very, very top against the wall, basically the nosebleeds in the stadium.
With his mom,
With
right?
his-
Yeah, it was the very last seat in the stadium. Their backs were touching the wall.
Oh, so sad.
So basically Morgan at the CMAs last night. Let's take a couple calls here. It is Veterans Day. We've been, talking with you guys all morning about this. Let's go to Tiffany, who's on the phone right now. Hey, Tiffany, thank you for calling. What's going on?
Morning, studio.
Morning.
Morning. I actually wanted to give a shout out to my grandfather, who is no longer with us. He was a World War II vet and also a Purple Heart recipient. And to my husband, who served 4 years in the Navy. And I also have several family members that served in both World War II, Navy, Army, and Marine Corps.
Well, thank you for calling and, send our appreciation to them as well. Thank you very much.
Definitely. Thank you.
All right,
Have a
see you
good
later.
day.
You too. David in Mississippi is on the phone. David, you're on the Bobby Bones Show. What's going on?
Good morning. I just wanted to. Good morning, studio.
Morning.
I want to give a shout out to my dad, John Shepard, who was an Army veteran. We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of his death. And my boss, Jim Godwin, who is an Air Force veteran, who's one of the best bosses you could ever have. And I also want to tell Amy, you did a great job, sweetheart.
Oh, thank you.
Is he deaf?
His hearing is hard, isn't it?
Yeah. Can't hear
Does
very
anyone
well.
say his hearing is hard? Like, I've heard a hard of hearing, but I've never heard anyone go, his hearing is hard.
I don't know. He's hard of hearing. You're right. I mixed that up.
But is his hearing hard a
I
thing?
don't know. But that's what came out of me naturally.
Let me ask him. Hey, David, first of all, I appreciate you calling with those shout-outs. Second of all, are you hard of hearing?
No, it's just once she let go, she did a great job.
Oh, so I needed to let go.
Yeah.
I know. It's nerve-wracking up there in front of these guys.
David, thank you for the call, buddy. Have a great day.
Thank you. God bless y'all.
You too. Jessica is on in Wichita, Kansas. Jessica, welcome to the show. What's happening?
Hi. I am just getting home from taking my kids to school.
Awesome.
I just wanted to give a shout out to my husband. He is a veteran. His name is Eric, and he is also a Purple Heart recipient.
Wow.
So he's been through a lot, 20 surgeries. Wow. I did not meet him until after he was injured, but we got together after that, and we've been together for almost 10 years and have 3 beautiful kids.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that
And-
with us. And tell
Thank
Eric
you.
we said we appreciate him serving so much. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead and finish that sentence.
No, it's okay. So he wanted me to tell you that he has been listening to you since you were on the R&B station.
Close.
And that
Pop.
he absolutely loves your show.
Well, thank you. Well, tell Eric I said, first of all, since it's Veterans Day, we appreciate him. And also when it's not Veterans Day, that we appreciate him.
Yes.
You know, we just are so grateful that our military goes out and does what they do because that allows us to do what we do. And I'm a wuss. I am. I'll be honest with you. I can never do that. I am Wussy 1000. That would be my nickname if they put me in the military. All right, Wussy 1000.
Yeah.
You go first.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. So appreciate you guys. Thank you. And thank you for calling. And tell Eric we said I hope he has an awesome day.
All right. Thank you.
All right, let me take one more. Polly is on the phone. Hey, Polly, you're on the Bobby Bone Show.
Good morning, studio.
Morning.
I just want to shout out to Amy. You were wonderful. You sang really good. And
it's
shout
very
out
hard.
to all the service people for their service. And my brother, Tommy McCoy, and my brother-in-law, Daryl Potter. They're veterans. And today is my dad's first year when he passed away. So I wanted to shout out to everybody for their service.
Well, thank you very much. The sentiment is from us as well. If you just turned on the show, we've hopefully been able to convey that we are so appreciative of our veterans from 5 o'clock a.m. when we started until now. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for calling. We'll be back in 1 second.